here we've got a question from high-level paper, an old high-level paper, and we've got to get the value of x. Now, I want every log to be 3. That's how I'm going to solve this. So the first one, I'm going to keep this as log base 3 because it's already in base 3. But that 2, I'm going to move inside using the power rule. So I'm going to have x minus 3, and then I'm going to square that inside. Plus. Now, this is to the power of a third, and a third and 3, they're quite related. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make this log base 3 and put x plus 1 on top. And then I'm going to have this over log base 3, and then I'm going to put the third on there. Now, what I've done there is the change of base rule. I can choose any base for the log, so I've chosen 3 and 3, and I put this number on the top and this base on the bottom. And I'm also going to change 2 into log 3,9. Now that comes from the very basic log rule, which is log A, B equals C can be rewritten as B equals A to the C. So what I've just done is worked out what 2 is there. It can be written as log base 3,9. Now, log 3 a third, I can work out what that is. That works out to be minus 1, and that's using the same log rule there. So this is now minus 1. So what I've done here is I've got log 3 x minus 3 squared. Now, because the bottom of this is minus 1, it becomes minus log 3x plus 1. And keeping this is log base 3, so we've got log 3,9. Now, there's a log rule here, which means if I take away one log and another and they're the same base, I can just write that as a division. So it's going to be log x minus 3 squared divided by x plus 1, this is log base 3, equals log 3,9. Once I've got all of those done there, because these two logs are both log base 3, I can just ignore the log base 3, so I end up with this thing here equals 9. So let's just get a new page. So that is going to give me x minus 3 squared equals 9x plus 1. That's quite a long question. Let's just go back and check up on that. X minus 3 squared, and I'm taking the 9 and timesing it by that. So just ignoring the 3 and using the numbers and the letters there. Now I'm going to go through the entire expansion of this. This now turns into a very nice quadratic equation. Plus 9. I need to take 9x from both sides. I need to take 9 from both sides. Those 9s obviously cancel out, and I've got x squared minus 15x equals 0. So I can factorize that into x, and x minus 15. Now from that equation there, x can equal 0. Now let's just check on that and see if x can be 0 or x can be 15. So I've got two answers, but I'm going to go back to my logs. And if I made x 0 here, I'd have log 3 to the minus 3, and we're not allowed to have a negative in there, it won't work. So we can ignore that 0, and my final answer is just x equals 15. So quite a long question, and it involves lots and lots of rules of logarithms in that question. Okay, because you've got the change of base rule, you've got the rearrangement here, and you've got to understand that if we've got a minus here, I can divide, and also the power rule coming in here.